Hello and welcome back to Doom Eternal. Jerry's
Hello.
giggling for some reason.
I have something for you. Are you ready for this?
Probably not.
Doom Guy woke up for school 3 hours earlier than when school started, so he could do 1 million push-ups. Afterwards, he
What
realized
the
he was
hell?
late, so he ran out of house. His mom called after him to eat breakfast, but there was no time. He sprinted all the way to school because he missed the bus, but he got there just
Overdrive.
before the bell. Nice job, Doom-kun, said a familiar voice. It was Coco the Cacodemon, his longtime friend and mentor. Said Doom Guy, which in Doomspeak meant, "Oh hey Coco-senpai, are you ready for the big day?" "I sure am, Doom-kun. Just remember to shower after the gym so you don't get itchy balls," replied Doom Guy, which meant it won't. I won't. It was only twice, and I was in a hurry. The bell rang, and both went to class. It was Fortnite Day, and Dude Guy wanted to impress all the big shots, like Rick and Morty, and Kratos, and Batman. All the big shots were there in the auditorium, lined up and waiting, observing every student for who was gonna get to be in Fortnite. It was a big day for Doom Guy, so naturally, he made the biggest effort he could and started doing another million push-ups. Rick and Morty were impressed by his smarts and his brains. Batman was impressed by how he didn't talk. Are you loving
The
this so far?
hell? Certainly a
What?
thing.
You don't like it?
If the crucible blade is removed, the Titan will rise again.
You don't like this fucking Doom high school fan fiction?
It's not great. Not gonna lie. The hell are those things?
Oh wow, that's some where the wild things are shit. Should I
Transition
keep
from the
going?
Ligra Sultagenta Book of Kings. Yet as the Slayer and the Night Sentinels battled the demonic host, their failure to act outside of the confines of their duty allowed the Rancor of the Essence to grip the Argenta.
Oh, it's a
It was on a
Rancor. Okay, there you
mission
go.
deep within the boiling seas of the Netherrealm, where the Order of the Six resided. A company of Night Sentinels learned of the Khan Maker's true dealings with the Callous Beasts. By Maker design, it was kept secret from the Sentinels and Argent people alike that the essence we had grown so reliant on during this war was comprised of the very spirit of our brothers and sisters who had fallen to these vile creatures. The truth had been uncovered that all beings who found their end by the demonic horde would become a vassal of the hellscape, their flesh in time twisted into the very demons we fight, their souls extracted to create the essence that powers their world and ours. The victims were the enemy, and the enemy would become us. The soldiers stood in awe at the base of the factory dedicated to such action, a place where the bodies of the slain were sorted and processed, tortured for the mill to have their souls extracted through sinister magic. Enormous vats of pain and suffering, ethereal energy, the haunting sounds of lost souls awash in eternity of servitude, transformed into energy to power our struggle against the dark realm and its malice. But worse than this, the grim reality was the discovery of the machinery which was used to enact the vile process our fallen had been subjected to. For it was not by hoof and claw that this blasphemous technology had come to pass, but by the hand of Argenta, guided by the Mother God's desires. We had fallen deep within the grasp of the enemy. What we had fought against, would not reveal itself to be true, as without countenance we could hold no sway over the Argenta populace. Regardless, the honor of these Night Sentinels would have to hold up to the verity of these claims, and the Mother God could be our divinity no more. In secret corridors, in clandestine conference, the Night Sentinels would find among them who similarly distrusted the essence and had foretold the swelling corruption. Once the truth could be shared, the skeptics became members of the Sentinel insurrection, and the breach between holy and unholy Argento began to grow.
Yeah, that's great and all, but how about my fan fiction? Let's get back to that, yeah?
Okay.
no, no, I'm kidding. I actually don't have anything else written yet. I was writing it as a fucking goof for this shit, but I kind of ran out of time. Oh, I know! Why don't we write the rest together?
I will not.
Yes,
Brother.
let's do this. Make up the next line. So he was doing push-ups. Batman liked how quiet he was. Rick and Morty liked how intelligent he was. I need to go turn on a fan because someone's
Hmm.
smoking in the fucking house.
Oh, do you go up this way? Ah, there's a wall behind me. Ooh. Cool.
Fucking hate that shit.
Your vault should contain what you need.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
See.
When my brother runs out of lighters, he has the terrible habit of using the kitchen stove to light his cigarettes and then walking through the house with them. And that shit makes me unable to fucking breathe. So I hate it. Anyway, Kim, next line.
I refuse.
Just give me something to go off of then.
I refuse.
You're a part of this.
I am not.
I refuse, said a student from across the auditorium. All heads turned to look. It was Revenant Kun, Doom Guy's rival and longtime enemy. They had once been childhood friends, but after Doom Guy stole Revenant Kun's favorite Beyblade, it was all over from there. Next line. Silence washed over. You can't win. Silence
Jerry, I
washed
am
over
concentrating here.
Okay, I'll wait for you to finish the fight, and then I'll force you to write more fan fiction together with me. I'm having a blast with this now. In case you couldn't tell. One sec, I think my dog needs to go outside. Come on, Jax, go potty, baby. Who's been your favorite demon fight so far?
I don't know.
That's fair.
I wouldn't say I have a favorite.
M does not play favorites. Okay, go ahead. Oh, right. You're done with the battle now, yes? Next line, please.
God damn it, Jay.
God damn it, Jerry, said Rick, as Jerry walked in through the portal machine. Why do you have to mess this up? We're recruiting new people for Fortnite. I've got my eye on this Doom guy. He looks like he really knows his stuff.
Flows now to the south, and the
Next line.
society you once knew has been replaced by a corrupted
Where the hell am I
world
supposed to
under
go?
Maker rule.
Well, where the hell am I supposed to go? Said Jerry, as Rick was trying to shove him back into the portal. Rick said, I don't care, anywhere but here.
Do I have to jump over there? Yep. Okay.
Do I have to jump over there? Said Jerry, as he tried to escape the portal and run to the obstacle course that was set up in the gymnasium. It quickly became a shit show, as everyone soon tried to copy Jerry, because they all wanted to impress Rick, because Rick was the Simon Cowell of the Fortnite judges.
Is that everyone? I think that
Next
is.
line,
Okay.
please.
Let's see. Where am I going next?
No, give me another one.
Oh, done progress.
Time to progress, said Doom-kun, as he stopped doing his million push-ups. He realized that no one was paying attention to him anymore. I'll be right back, I gotta pee. And with inspiration.
Let's see.
My fanfiction is missing something, Im. Do you know what that is?
No. Nor do I care.
References. Doom Guy stood up, tall and proud, as he pulled out his Sony Walkman, the cassette player, vintage, and popped in Imagine Dragons, his favorite band of all time, and started
Please
belting
two
out the
demons, a
chorus,
single hit
I'm
blast 30
waking
times.
up. Okay. Am I taking this bit too far?
I think so, personally, yeah.
Okay. No more fan fiction. Someday I'm gonna get you to go along with something for me, though. Even
Maybe.
the straight man has to go along with something once. Yeah?
Maybe.
Maybe, he says. Oh, hello, Octavia. How did you get up here? Whoop, it's okay.
Oh, that fills up my armor. Nice.
Okay. Go ahead. Jump. There you go.
See, the truth could not be denied. The unholy spires raised in the barren lands functioned by a blessing of maker machinery. The Khan had betrayed Argent de Nur and had made concert with the demons to harvest their essence, in return granting them access to all the worlds under her influence. The symbiotic relationship had formed, and darkness now had been balanced by a light. For where there was heaven, there would be a hell. Yes, Kitty, can I help you? She's just tapping me.
Poor little kitty.
See, the followers would be granted passage to Urdok, then sinners would fall into the fiery pits of the dark realm. This word would be spread from all cultures, in all worlds, and in all places. We were not without blame, for it was our people, the priests and sentinel engineers, who laid the work in place. Our gentle slaves had built the dark factories, and our own ancient wraith energy helped purify Hell's elixir into a miracle fuel that now powered the Maker's world and our own. The Night Sentinel spoke of the evil brought by the essence, and carried their word to all who would listen. We had helped to create this new dichotomy, and so it must be for the Argenta to stop the spread of this pestilence, this new phase of existence, the dark and the light, if not for us, then for the innocents whose worlds have yet to fall under the spell of the Maker God and her unseen allies in the Hell dimension. Even when the Night Sentinels returned from the demonic realm with tales of slave factories that damned souls of the innocent, the indoctrinated masses of Argent de Nur took no quarrel with the Makers. They were indebted to the demon essence. The ministers deliberating, but finding no basis for change. The messengers were cast down for daring to speak against those who have gifted us so much, our gods, the Makers. And their infinite wisdom would see fit that the faithful continue life anew in Urdok. They feared the wrath of the Mother God. A lifetime of servitude would not be undone by this insurrection. This was simply another trial, a test of faith to identify those who were truly worthy to experience life eternal in Erdok. The Argenta would not waver in their resolve. The Night Sentinels prepared for war once again, though this battle meant drawing the blood of their own brothers. Our army had seen the work of the demons firsthand and knew its evil. They had returned to the way of the wraiths, and though their armament was diminished without the essence, it remained pure and righteous. A division amongst the Argenta had occurred, one side standing in opposition to the doctrine of the Makers, the other locked in belief. The Ascended Empire was comprised of the faithful and misled, wielding the desecrated energies of hell. The power of the Makers and the Marauders who had sided with the Khan, the Night Sentinels who were bolstered by the free power of free people of Argenta, and the mightiest of all killers, the Slayer himself. Plans and tactics were drawn. The Sentinels would close the Argent energy factories in Necrovol, that which fed the world of Urdok directly with its supply of fresh essence. They would stop the flow. The slumbering wraiths would wake from their sleep and give Argent Nur courage.
Man, that must suck to realize your god is the one fucking you over, making deals with the devil.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah. Yeah. And all the grandstanding and all that is just bullshit because the Khan Maker fears her own end. Ah, so you drop down, you double dash. Or no, there's a... Oh. Mario Kart's a double dash!
Super fun game.
Yeah, that one was my favorite. I even like the Crash Bandicoot knockoff.
Twinsanity? Or no, that's a different thing. Crash Team Racing.
No, well, Crash Team Racing was the PS1 one, and that one is good. I'm talking about the one specifically on like GameCube, where you can like fuse your cars.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, me neither. Which is weird because I had it, and now it's gone. It was like, it's not Crash Boom Bang. It's not. God, what was it? Oh my god, that's gonna bug the crap out of me. But yeah, we both know the one. Very interesting how they made Crunch into Mr. T by that point in the games. They don't really give Crunch much to do they?
Not really, no. He's just villain.
He was the villain, well, he was the villain in Wrath of Cortex, and then afterwards he became cool and friendly and joined up with the others. And he was like this big brother figure to them both.
Oh, there are the Deegs up there.
Oh, hey, that's
and
the portal
the
thing that you stand on at the opening of the game.
Yeah, it is.
Or the main menu.
No, that the Doomslayer, or is that just the Night Sentinel?
I think that's... No, I think that's a Night Sentinel.
See, for years the Civil War raged and took its toll on the soldiers as their armor lay stained with the blood of their brothers on the cursed battlefield. Finally, an opportunity to end the war had been discovered by the Order Deeg and the Night Sentinels. With the Slayer at the head of their army, they gathered to traverse the gates and sunder Necrovol, the city of the dead. The Order of the Deeg, the high priests who had pledged their allegiance long ago to the Night Sentinels, worked in service of our mission. These holy priests, who had served the Argenta since time immemorial, assured us that the way was clear. A plan was set to march into the accursed walls of Necrovol and smite the factory, cutting off the flow of essence to Urdok and denying the Khan Maker of her prize. Our forces took spear in hand and advanced, and it is there that the venom of treachery struck. Upon entry through the Hell Portal, the Night Sentinels were scattered to the winds of unplanned chaos. Our warriors were separated, our ranks split as the gates twisted and hurled them across the unholy realm. Some of our warriors appeared near to the gates. They had walked before but found that the vile priest had barred the way back. And the trap was sprung, and each lone Argenta found himself set upon by bloodthirsty multitudes of demonic beasts. So yeah, there's just a random Night Sentinel.
Yeah.
Let it be known that it was not the priest alone who failed the northern armies, but one of the Sentinel's own. Hell found his weakness and exploited it to the demise of Argent Nur, If not for the betrayer's stroke of madness, the Wraith's power would still be our own, and the Sentinel flag would still rise above Argentina to this day.
Yep.
Eh,
The guy
we're,
who was like, my son is dead, and I can't imagine him being tortured in hell.
we're out of time, so we'll continue the next one. Adios.
See you later!